Okay, everybody, so look at how stinking pretty this package is. This is goodness, and it also shows what happens when you go through saying, I'm only going to order the little pots of the colors I like. And so I did, from Shimmerz. So I got this cute little flare. I thought that was so awesome. Reese, thank you for your order. We appreciate you. So definitely we'll use that. Oh, and they come on these cute little pop dots. So what I'm going to do, because I have way too many, because I want to show you the colors as they're swatched, I'm going to do them in color grouping. So I'm going to grab all the blue, then I'll grab like all the pinky reds and so on, because it'll take forever. So I'm going to swatch them all and bring them to you in groups one by one and show you the what's what. Okay, it's going to take me forever, so I'll be back in a minute. All right, everybody. So I just got a big old mess of Shimmerz in. And I posted the picture on Instagram, and people had asked me if I would go ahead and swatch my new colors. Now, I got Creameez and Inklings. I didn't get the original Shimmerz yet. And the way I decided to do it, because I'm a bit of a systematic kind of person, is, well, I first went into the Creameez and said, let me just pick any colors I like. So I liked them all. So I got all of the colors I don't have. And then I did the same for Inklings. Now there was a few, like I did get a small, what do you call it? Credit back to my account. So I'm wondering if they were out of a couple. I didn't even check my thing yet. But anywho, so I was going to kind of show you on color families, and they're going to be ish color families because, you know, not everything's perfect. So let me start. I'll start with some of the greens. That will be fun. Let's get a little crazy. All right, so this one right here, it's an Inklings. So we'll do Inklings, all Inklings, and then we'll go to the Creameez because that'll be an easy way to do it. I have more Inklings than Creameez. So in the pot, it is quite deep and quite dark and super gorgeous, right? And then in the little swatch, it's a lot more. Well, here you can see. I'll go like this because they're dry now. So the wet looking side, it's not actually wet. I let them dry overnight, but it is, for me, this gorgeous, gorgeous olive. It's called Emerald City, but it comes out super gorgeous olive. Beautiful. Okay. Then next, let's go to Greener Pastures, which is stunning. It's another one of those shades that goes more towards olive to me. So we've got that really gorgeous, nice shimmer going on. Here's the back side. So definitely my jam in the olive tones, although quite frankly, I love color. So I'll say, oh, I like this, and oh, I like that. I mean, there's a couple colors that I just went a little crazy about. It's true. Now this one is called Giddy About Green, and it's a really gorgeous mint, but look at that shine. And in all of my swatches, I went like full swatch and then just kept going. So they're a lot lighter on the end. And I also did some splatty bits because oftentimes your splatty bits are a little darker. So you want to see the what's what. So nice, gorgeous, pearly shimmer on that one. And once again, that's Giddy About Green. Oh, and then also, okay, you guys know that I'm doing the whole swatchy book thing, so I have to go get my really big ring because these are the ones I had for all my Shimmerz products. And so I'll put them on a really big ring, you know, put all the green with the green and all that. Okay, but then I had realized for now, until I come up with something better, yikes, I'm going to go ahead and use these kind of iris photo containers to put my paints in by color family until I come up with something better because I have a bunch of these empty. Okay, and I didn't go ahead and do it with those yet because I knew I was doing this project still. So this one is Olive You Truly. So it's a lighter olive tone. Super gorgeous again. Like all, you know, all of the Inklings are going to have that really great pearlescent kind of vibe. So I can close that up now. Super, super pretty. But like I said, I really like color. It's just how it is. This one's Green Goddess. And you know, this one is grabbing a lot more of that kind of like sea foam color in my opinion. I mean, just look at that shine. Now, the cool thing is the Creameez have a different finish. So, you know, when you're layering up your little pots of goodness, you can have a flat finish and a pearly finish and all of that, and it'll be fab. So So the last green Inklings, and this one has that touch of blue in it. It is called the Holly and the Ivy. And once again, you know, like I said, I did splatty bits on them all, but I am loving these colors. And I wanted to get this done. Like I was right in the middle of doing a layout and I want to use splatty bits on it. And I was like, you know what? I want to swatch all of my colors so I can see the what's what so I can match things perfectly. Okay, nothing's ever perfect, but pretty darn close. All right, the next three greens I have are Creameez. So they do not have that sparkle sparkle. They just have gorgeous color. And you can see how the splatty bits, you know, come out darker. And like I said before, I start with the full swatch here and then just keep running my brush and you can see it get lighter and lighter. And this is a Creameez, like I said, and it's called Let Us Get Together. Now look at the color in the pot and then the swatch. And I'm using all Basil marshmallow cardstock untreated. Just so you know, it's nice and sturdy. It'll hold up to me flipping it 1,000 times, you know. All right, so let me put all my greens together. The next one that I have is so gorgeous. It's called Sage It Isn't So. That is such a pretty color. Much deeper in my pot. A little bit better representation on the bottom. So stunning. For Sage It Isn't So. And then finally in green family land, I have Pining for You. And look at that tone. I mean, it can go really, really dark. And, you know, you can layer it and make it darker and all of that goodness. So really like the depth that I can get with that one. Okay, so next I went to the blue family. I mean, guys, I recently or yesterday got one of those We Are Memory Keepers tray things. And I have 4 trays worth plus what was on my desk. Yeah, got a lot. All right, so let me just put my Creameez, and then Inklings. All right, so we'll do all the Inklings, then my Creameez. Once again, way more Inklings than Creameez. This one is called Me in Blue. And it is just this gorgeous, icy blue. I mean, look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Gorgeous shade. All right, and then Frosty Buns. I thought this color, it's like a silver blue. It is beautiful. And, you know, of course, it's not just a winter color, but it sure does a nice job for those winter blues. But so pretty. To me, it's a really great, like, you know, icy blue. Oh my goodness. Summer dress color though. So I am looking forward to using that. All right. So now this one has a lot more of a teal vibe. It is called Boogie Borden Blue. And I just grabbed a Creameez. Don't look at that. Okay, let's go back to my Inklings. All right, this I think is my favorite blue. It is called Corny Flower Blue, and it's got a bit of lavender in it. Absolutely stunning shade. So pretty. So pretty. Can't wait to use it. And I might say that about a lot of these because, you know, color is the bomb. This one is Blue Lagoon. And here is the back side. And we've got that nice shine. So absolutely gorgeous. Like this one, when I was applying it, you know, but it could have been sitting there for a good long time. It came out nice and thick. It was a really nice color. All right, this one is so much deeper. It's called Oaky Bear Blue. I mean, it's like the best of navies. I mean, look at that. So it's like navy with a little something, something going on. Making sure you can get some of that shine. And then this one is very close. This one is called Steely Blue Eyes. See, this one gets just that shade darker than this one. That's what I was saying about layering these. They're going to layer so nicely. So nicely. And my my swatches will be lovely. So pretty to look at. This one now is a Creameez called Lapis Dance. And it's, I mean, it's like navy with a gorgeous pop. So it looks very dark navy in the pot though. But yeah, it's really like in between like a blue crayon and navy. All right, and then this one grabs more of a teal. This is the one I was talking about. It's a Creameez Boogie Board and Blue. So it's got like just a hint of a shimmer, but it's not, it's, you know, it's definitely not flat, but it's a hint. It's not like that super sparkle, which I do dig that about the Creameez. So that's Boogie Board and Blue. Love it. And like I said, it's going more into the teals. But it's kind of tough, like when you're doing the color swatching, you're like, is it in the greens? Is it in the blues? So this is Witch's Blue, and it looks dark, 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 and it comes off as like the darkest navy. How cool is that? I think Vicki Boutin has a color like that in one of her collections. All right, and then the last Creameez I have is called Ride the Tide. So look at that most beautiful summer blue. Gorgeous. I mean, I don't know when it came out, but you know, these are my own opinions, and that is perfectly fine. All right, give me a second. Oh, you know what? I'll just grab the tray next to me and we'll just go with it and see how it goes. Now, one of them on here is, well, a couple of them are rogue colors, quite frankly. No, I'm going to go ahead and label them and I'll be right back. Look at that goodness. I'll be right back. All right, so let's go over some of this gorgeousness. So this is an Inklings, and it's called No One's Chrome. And seriously, it's chrome. It's a great, like a gray chrome though. Super gorgeous. Got that shine that I like so much. So, I mean, this set that I'm going to be swatching, let me come in just a little bit. This is like what I consider kind of like the metallics, if that makes sense. I mean, there is brown and all that kind of stuff, but for the most part, I was trying to go metallics with this. All right, so now this Inklings right here, this is called Sheer Bliss, and it's a really amazing sheer gold. So not in your face gold, a lot more of a champagne kind of a color. So let me show you the bottom. I mean, look at how pretty. Let's do Spotlight White. So this color is like pearly, pearly, pearly white. As you see here, so pretty. Just, I mean, definitely not bright white. Even though it's called Spotlight White, you can see the difference when it's on a white cardstock. And yes, there are two bulldogs that are being bored by me, so they're snoring. This is Burnished Buckle. So a bit more of a, I don't know, like a darkened bronze. But it doesn't have any of the orange in it. I don't know if you know what I mean, that color. It's a little bit more of a brown in there. So Burnished Buckle, which is stunning. And it's one of these things I'm like, do I put it in gold? Do I put it? I don't know. I think I need like a little metallic section. This is Tarnish Treasure, and it's a lot more brown in it. Actually, it's like a gorgeous kind of a metallic taupe that we get with this one. So, I mean, I look at these and, you know, depending on what you're using, what collections, all that kind of stuff, like I needed the blues, but I also needed those metallics that kind of just go with everything. This is called Twinkle Twinkle. It's an Inklings, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to pick up some of that iridescent sparkle in here. You might be able to get it more in the pot. So when you're looking at it, you see this great like greenish glimmer in there, which, hello, needed that too. You guys, wait till you see what I did. I mean, there's so many. All right, the next one is Chocolate and Diamonds. So clearly a lot more of a brown. Love the tone, love the depth of it. Like the splatty bits are nice and deep in color. And in the pot, it's like downright brown, like brown, but swatched, we have a really nice metallic, gorgeous vibe. This one's I Love You Onyxly. So it is the metallic black. And it's one of those, yeah, like, you know, when I go to do a reorder, I'll get a black, a white, a gold, you know, but in the meantime, I get to have all of the colors as well. But this is one of those that you would definitely get for a refill. So the next two are Creameez. This one's Thunderstorm, and it is easily the most perfect gray. Absolutely love this gray tone. You know, it's right in the middle. It's a beautiful neutral. I'm not really picking up the warm gray, and I'm not picking up the blue either. Love it. And then finally, this is Crow's Feet. So this is more of the not as sparkly metallic black. There's definitely some shimmer, just not like blam shimmer. So perfect for layering. So like, for example, let me grab the I Love You Onyxly that has like way more shimmer in it because it's an Inklings, and then the Creameez. You can see that they both have it, but this one just has more. Okay, next I'm going to bring in, oh, it's like kind of like the pinky purple shades. 1 minute. I did not record this segment with the purple, so let me go over it again. This color I have here, it's called Purple Peony. It is absolutely a stunning, it has a bit of a pinky tone in it, gorgeous shade. I mean, love that. And here is the back side. So we have that one. So if you're one of the people that really likes purple in your scrapbooking, and you know how there's not enough purple, there's just not enough purple in scrapbooking, then you can definitely do it with your mixed media products. Here is Ruby Lobster Slippers. So it's an Inkling, so it has more shimmer than the Creamies. And look at over here where it's deeper, super buildable color. Alrighty. Then let's see, let me find my Black Cherry Soda, which is a Creamies. Not quite as sparkly, but look at that tone. So it's pink with that little hint of purple, and it is stunning. Love that. Let me show you the back side, because I like to see both sides and see the what's what. I think it's fun. All right, so next we have a Creamies and Paradise Punch. So this has a lot more of a pink in it. Definitely not magenta though. I mean, it's, oh gosh, it's kind of like 80s lipstick, 1980s lipstick. Here is my backside. Super gorgeous, super pretty. I love the idea. Let me put this down and I'll show you, of pairing like colors like this together, you know, where they're really close in the color families, but it'll make your layout so interesting. So let me find the Creamies and One Hot Mama. So super deep here. My swatch was not as dark, but you know, I only fill up the brush and go swatch, swatch, you know, and do like brushes from left to right where it gets lighter, and do some splatty bits. So it would be really fun to see how deep that could get. All right, so now let's do Creamies and Power to the Purple. So this is more of like a crayon purple to me. See that? And I love the washout color over here. And there we go for the back side. Ta-da. And let's see. Oh, one more Creamies in this set. It is called Purple Rain, and I'm telling you, it's Prince Purple. I think it's like the best name ever for it. So look at that. Doesn't it look like Prince's jacket? Super cool. Like that little bit of shimmer we have going. Alrighty. Now this one's really interesting. It is called Purple Mountain Majesty, and it is very, very light silver purple. You can see some of the purple where it accrued down there. See how it's just like that sheen of the lightest silver purple. Very interesting stuff. Now I have Pugnacious Purple, which I think is an awesome name. Go like this. This is an Inklings, so a little bit of extra shimmer to it. And then let me show you the backside, which is stunning. And then let's see, Precious Posy. Look at this shade, which is just stunning, gorgeous happiness. Here's my backside, which looks rather amethyst color on the backside. So we have that, and then two more. I have Imperial Amethyst, which is just a little bit of a darker tone. Gives us some really nice like nighttime depth kind of color. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Kind of like if there is a fall purple, like a really good fall purple shade. Okay. And then finally, this one's Plum Crazy. So this one has a lot more pink in it. I can actually see little bits of pinky pigment. And once again, that is Plum Crazy. So the next tray I'm going to get, it is pinks, and some of them are going a little tiny bit into peach. Give me a minute. All right, so pretty, pretty, pretty pink. So let's see. I'm just going to go down the row. So it looks like I have Inklings on the bottom and Creamies on the top. So we'll start with Inklings. This is First Blush. I mean, seriously, it's like the sweetest, softest pink. I can go like this. I mean, look at that. It is pretty. And like, if you're just looking for a little sparkle behind something, a cut file or something, not sparkle, so much shimmer, then this will do it. All right. And I will start my little swatchies down here. This has a lot more power to it. It is called Beets Me. Like beets, like the root vegetable, beets. And just pinky, pinky goodness. That's what it is. The next one is called Lover's Lips. So it's going a little bit more into a red shade. So let me show you that. I mean, it's definitely not, I wouldn't look at it and say, oh, that's red, but it's a reddish shade. I hear a truck. I don't know. All right, and then I have Naughty or Nice, which is probably the reddest red, but it's not like a blood red color, if that makes sense. Still has that gorgeous shimmer. And then the last Inklings I have on this tray, it's called Hot Stuff. So it's much more of a magenta kind of thing. Look at that. So, have you guys been doing swatching? I did see that somebody said that I inspired them to do some swatching, and it looks so pretty. They sent a picture or put a picture up online, and they were all laid out. They're so pretty. So let me bring these down. First one here, it's a Creameez, and it's pink champagne. Almost has a little bit of like the smallest touch of orange in there. I don't know if I'm just seeing it, but it like a slight peachy shade in there. And there is our backside. All right, so this is Berry Hot, and clearly, oh my goodness, a lot more saturation on it. Absolutely stunning shade. A little bit more dramatic. So like those two layered, oh, would be so pretty. So pretty. Now this one is Grapefruit, so more of a grapefruit color. I love the shimmer that comes in this one though. It's subtle and gorgeous. Excuse me. For some reason, when I talk too long like this, I always sneeze, and I don't know why. I'm probably inhaling all kinds of little tiny paper fibers from in my room. So love that. It's, oh, I mean, look at it, guys. So pretty. Okay, this one is Strawberry Fields, and it's a strawberry color. Look at that. Like if strawberry was like, it's like a strawberries and cream color, really. And then the final one on this tray, it's called Piggy Pink, which is a cute name, being Piggy Pink. Super pretty. Swatch is really light, which is fun. That's why we're swatching. All right, so the last tray is like, I have orange. I think I have like a little bit of pinky, peach, orange, and yellow. Give me a minute. All right, so for my final tray of goodness, I'm just gonna go right through them. Let's see, let's do Creameez in red necking. So this is a nice light shimmer. It's got a little bit of a brickiness to it. Once again, not crayon red at all. So pretty nice representation from pot to, going from pot to my swatching this time. All right, so let's see. Then this one's called an Inklings, and she packs a punch. So super pearly and gorgeous and happy and light, and feels like summer to me. I'm kind of trying to go like, you know, get rid of the pinks on my tray and then do the next. So trying. All right, so let's do Coral Reef. This is an Inklings. Really, really light coral. Very creamy coral color. Here is our backside on it. So it's, you know, coral, light peach, what have you, however you like to think about those things. All right, so then let's go to Gosh Garnet. And you would think it would be a super dark red, but it's got the most gold shimmery goodness. Like, it looks different depending on how you look at it. So very gold in the pot, but look at that reddish tone that it has. So it's awesome. Kind of a funky color. So now let's do Creamies and Just Peachy. So looks peach. Here's the other side. It looks rather yellow there. And it's right in the middle. It's almost like a mac and cheese yellow. All right, so next, why don't we go to Cantaloupe? It's an Inklings, and it's the color of cantaloupe, which makes it, you know, can't elope. Isn't that funny? I love how clever the names are. So really nice shimmery goodness there. Love that. So yeah, this is my tray that was really like a couple leftover pinks, the orangey shades, all of that. So then let me do this one right here. It's called Cheeky Pink. I need to put this in Pinkland. It's a Creameez, and it's super, super pale. Very pretty. I'm really curious to see what this would look like as splatty bits on a dark paper. That might be super interesting for, you know, people like me that geek out on that kind of stuff. So let's see. You put that with the pinks. Okay. Now this one's super interesting. It is called I'm Not Limon, and it's like a yellowy green vibe. So I think I'm going to stash that with my green paints. But I mean, look at that. How cool is that? So let me show you the back side. We're in the home stretch, my friends. I know this has been long. So super pretty, and I'll stash that with my greens. All right, so now this one is called Dandelion. So here's a swatch. It's a Creameez. Nice bold color. Reminds me of the new Cocoa Vanilla Sunkissed line. So there we go with that. Gorgeous and vibrant hue. And then I will grab, this one's called Old Yeller. So it's an Inklings. We have that really nice shimmer. It's like the most yellow gold ever. So super, super bold. Looks great next to Dandelion though, if you're gonna layer them up. And then I will do, how about Inklings and Good as Gold? So this is just that mid-tone yellow gold. Because we all need good gold paints, right? But this is one of those things like, do I put it in yellow? Do I put it in my metallics? I don't know. So super gorgeous. And then let's do Get Glowing. This is another gold, but it's a Creameez, so not quite as shimmery, but gorgeous. And then I have two more. I've got an Inklings and Meet Me at Sunset. So this has a lot more of a really nice pale lemon color, almost like a lemon meringue. And there we go. Pretty, pretty. And then finally, my last one is a Creamies and Daffodil. So this is kind of like that Inklings where I said that lemon color, but it's not quite as shimmery. So that is all of the Inklings and the Creamies I picked up. So if you guys want to get a freebie when you make your order, then put Shannon in the comments section of your order so you can get a little freebie for you, because we all need ourselves a freebie. Okay, if you have questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll say goodbye for now. Bye-bye now.